go. Let's see if I can crash the stream because I'm going to try something new here.
Woo,
We're still green. Cool. Welcome everybody. It looks like we're live according to my tablet and according to OBS, and we're all green. That's good. We are back for yet another Saturday night board game night here on dmNorthTV. Tonight I'm joined by a room full of people. We've got Kim as always.
Hello.
We've got our longtime missing partner, Mr. Mike.
Missing, yeah.
He's been busy with life, touring the globe.
We don't even want to talk about it.
And we've also got two special guests from. I'm sorry, I'm tangled up in like my wires here. My wireless setup is not working good for me right now.
It's such a full room that you're all tangled up.
Yeah, exactly. Friends from Dice Station Zebra. We got Jocelyn and Rob.
Hello, hello.
Hi.
I'm making it worse. This is not working.
Don't make it worse.
Tonight, we are playing a game that I was kind of bullied into by Jocelyn.
Oh, bullied. Come on.
She totally
I was
flew to
highly
Alberta
influenced.
and bullied you into buying it.
I was horribly.
I offered to mail you my copy, but it was probably cheaper
In
for you.
true mind management fashion, you were influenced.
Yes,
yes. I recruited you.
Yes.
We recruited you.
Yes. No, this was recommended. Oh God, it feels like forever ago that we talked about this game.
It was.
Like
a year.
Yeah, that it happened to be coming back to Kickstarter just as we were talking about it, which I don't know if that was just a coincidence or.
I think it was so popular they had to go into a reprint. And they said, "Let's do another Kickstarter." That's what I think happened. Yeah.
So the game is Mind Management, which is based off of a graphic novel by somebody.
Matt Kent.
Thank you. I'm not familiar with the source material, so
I am.
feel free to. Well, okay. What is Mind Management? The story or the basics? Not the game. The graphic novel.
Who are you asking?
Whoever can answer that question.
Rob, you said you read it. Go ahead.
It's book report time, guys.
Mind Management is it's a secret organization. They work in the shadows. They employ special agents. Some of the agents have psychic abilities of different degrees, and it's a very bizarre sort of story.
Surreal.
Very surreal. Yeah, there's hallucinations, there's illusions, all kinds of things.
And very unique art.
There's dolphins that communicate.
Mm-hmm.
Intelligent dolphins. Well, they're all intelligent. They just can communicate. Yeah, it's very interesting. It's a very interesting story. There's a lot of spy stuff.
X-Men meet spies. There you go.
Pardon me?
X-Men meet spies.
Yep, there you go.
Cool beans. So we will be playing basically two sides here. We've got Mind Management, which is the recruiter side, right?
Mm-hmm.
That is going to be a hidden player, so you're not going to see them on our board at all.
Right.
It is the job of the rogue agents, these four handsome people on the side here. It's their job to find the Mind Management agent. No, recruiter. God, why can't I? Find the recruiter.
They're an agent too.
Yeah, I know, but I got to try to keep them separate. Agents, recruiters, whatever. But yeah, basically these four people need to find the one person who's hiding on the map somewhere, and we do not know where. That person will be one of two characters. We don't know which character they will be. They will choose that on their own. And those characters have some special abilities and how they move around. The only information we will have is where they start. That's it.
Yeah, and that's only because we're running the training mission.
Yes, on the real game, you have no information. None whatsoever. So this, we are going to play the training mission, so it's basically a fairly, I don't even want to say it's a dumbed down version of the game, but...
No. It's a good way to learn.
Introduction.
Yeah. So yeah, there's two ways, there's only two ways to, well, not two ways to win, there's two ways for the rogue agent. I forgot about all that stuff. Red Mage, how are you doing? We've got the recruiter. Their objective is to recruit new agents for mind management. In this game, they must recruit 9 people who are represented off the board that you cannot see them.
With the little black tokens.
Yeah, these little tokens right here. So I'll put them up there.
Yep.
So that represents them. How do they recruit them? They're going to be walking through the city looking for the different features. So if you look at this map, it's got lovely, lovely art all over the place. And each square, sorry, I'm going to move things out of the way here, has kind of 2 main features on it. So in this one, it's got, what is this called? The Idea Garden and the Thought Shield Umbrella. Again, the recruiter is going to randomly pick 3 features, and their job will be to kind of walk around and collect as many features as they can. If they do that and collect 9 people, they win. If they stall the game till we hit 1,400 hours, they win the game. The rogue agents win by catching the other guy. That's it. Only one way for them to win. Or, I guess, if the other guy gets trapped. So we're going to talk about how that can happen here in just a minute. But that's the basic objectives. Am I correct there?
You got it.
Okay.
Sounds right.
So basically, the way the rounds are done is you've got the recruiter's going to go first, then 2 of the agents go, the recruiter goes again, and then 2 more agents go. And then that takes you through kind of a whole round. At the end of a round, the recruiter then must kind of tell everyone else how many people they've recruited. So that will hopefully kind of give us some clues as to where they may have gone. Yeah, I think that's about it. Okay, let's talk about turns then. On the recruiter's turn, they can do 2 things. They can move. Well, they call it step, right?
Yep. Step.
They call it step action, which is moving. So they can move 1 square. Now, they are going to be doing things on this board. So this is a separate board. It's actually a whiteboard. So they're going to be moving along here and keeping track of where they are. So this map matches the big map here. They will be doing this off screen, obviously, behind a little mind management divider thingy. And they'll be keeping track of their movements on here. They can move 1 square in horizontal, vertical directions, unless they're moving into or out of these little tempo spaces. Okay? The other movement issue or restriction is they cannot move back into a space that they've visited before. So think of it like Tron. We're gonna be creating this wall, and they cannot go back over it.
Hubert.
Or Cubert, sure. The other way they can move is called a mind slip action. So the mind slip is represented by, sorry, I'm going to move these things out of the way here, by these little yellow tokens. They have exactly 1 of those to use. So it's going to give them a special movement based on which person they are. So Pipe Girl here can move 2 spaces diagonally in any direction. And Carl Box, the ad man, can move 2 spaces orthogonally in any direction. Once they use this, they do put it on the board to kind of let us know what time they used it at. So kind of help us know if they've jumped. And that's really it. So at the end of their movement, they're going to advance the clock, which is along the middle here. And actually, you can see it on the big board as well, but just along here. And each time it goes up, we get closer and closer to the end of the game, which is at 1,400 hours. When we reach these red spots, that is when they need to kind of tell us how many people they've recruited. I think that's it for the recruiter. Really, they got pretty easy, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
That's it.
Yep.
Let's talk about the rogue agents. They have a few other things they could do. Well, okay. In the training mission, they've really only got 2 things they can do. They can move up to 2 spaces, again, orthogonally, unless they're going in or out of the temple locations, which are right there. And then they can take an action. So the actions are quite a few, actually 4. You can do what they call the ask action. No, it's not 4. It's 3.
It's 3.
Yeah.
3 in the trainer.
Yep.
Yeah. The ask action. So the ask action would be in your space. So let's take the pink dude here. He would ask the recruiter, have you visited one of these 2 features? So this is the thought courier, and the observation monks. And if the recruiter has visited either of those anywhere on the board, they must then place one of these, what are they called, step tokens, on the board wherever they want. They can put it on the space that we're on. They can put it on a space they visited hours ago. It's up to them what kind of information they want to give us, but they do have to give us the information and be truthful about it.
So I'm just going to stop you there for a second, Matt.
Yep.
So you have to pick one of the features. It's
Yes.
not both.
Yeah. It's pick one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then I can only place a step token, or the recruiter can only place a step token in a square that they have actually visited.
Yes.
It can't be just like if you're in it and you've asked that and I haven't been to that square, I can't place it in your square.
Right. Like it has to be somewhere where you've been. And that's what
right.
that's what they're going to be tracking on their little magical map that's in the lower right part of the screen right now.
And also you can do your actions in either order. So you can move an action or you can action and move, right?
Yes, but once you can't like split your movement.
That's right.
That's correct.
So it's all or nothing for everything. But that's the ask action. So the one thing you can't ask about are temples. Temples are not features. The features are kind of featured along this little strip here. And I'm really going to need my phone so I can see that stupid picture that I took. Because I can't read them sideways. And yes, the board is sideways for me. Because it's a big friggin' board. So that's the ask action. That's going to kind of help us get some clues there. What was the other thing about it? You only need to reveal one location. If the recruiter has not visited any locations with the feature, or if all locations they visited already have tokens, you can't place a new token. That's the ask action. Mental notes are going to come into play here. I guess this is going to be throughout the game. They're talking about it now. That's those green and white brains. The green brains indicate it's confirmed information. So at the beginning of the game, we're going to know where the recruiter is. The white ones are where we can kind of just place clues. So if we think, okay, well, they say they haven't been to the little, whatever these things are, thought couriers. So we're going to say, okay, well, they haven't been there, so let's mark those. We know they haven't been anywhere there on the map. That's up to us. We can put whatever notes we want on there. We can take it away. Doesn't matter. What's this? No new step token. If the recruiter cannot place a new step token in response to an ask, this can still provide valuable information. Yeah.
Yep.
That is the ask part. The reveal action is if you enter a space with a step token, you can ask the recruiter to reveal what time they were there. So then you remove the step token, you're going to put a green brain there, and you're going to write down the time that they were there. So which movement point they were at. And that's it for that action, right? That's a really basic one.
That's it.
And then the last action is the you sank my battleship action. Or the capture action. So you may say, you could be in a space, you say, I want to capture the recruiter. And the recruiter will reveal, are they there or not? If they are there, the game is over. If they are not, we've just wasted an action. And that's actually it. Like that's the whole game. We move around trying to figure out where they are.
Yeah.
The only other rule is the error. Like if a mistake is made, there can be a penalty if we can't correct it. It'll just depend on the person or how far into the game we are and what the state is. So, but I think our recruiter is actually going to not make any mistakes whatsoever.
No, I'm perfect.
So perfect.
Perfect
We're
in
gonna
every
find
way,
her.
just like Mary Poppins.
Yeah. So on that note, Jocelyn has volunteered to be the recruiter here. So I'm going to hand everything over to her. So I'm going to give her the cards. And I'm going to take this. I'm going to pass those over the screen. Those are yours.
Excellent. I have received everything. I am set.
Okay, so we're going to do this setup exactly as the game tells us to here. So to start the game, well, we've got the board set up for the time and everything. These guys are not on the board yet.
It is witchcraft, Red Mage.
That's wormholes. So the recruiter sets up first. You're going to take your little map that you have now and your dry erase markers. You are going to choose a starting point on that.
Yep. My starting point is going to be based on your grid, is going to be D3,
Okay,
which is
so
directly below a temple as a
and
point of
that
reference.
is 1. I got my marker here. I'll probably leave that open, and no, I'm going to draw on things if I do that. You said D, 1, 2, A, B, C, D, what?
D3.
Oh, right there. Okay. So that is where the recruiter has started. That makes it seem easy. We just go there and we get her. However, she is now going to add in 4 movements in whatever she wants to do on her map. So she will be somewhere else on the map. So you're going to do that now. You're going to put your 4 step actions.
Yep.
Oh, wait, no, before you do that, sorry, before the step actions, draw 3 random feature cards.
Check.
Okay, now do your 4 step actions.
All set.
And then, do you tell us the people now, or is that when the game... Yeah, probably. Did you have you recruited anybody?
I think
I-
she tells us how many
I
people
think-
are recruited
yeah.
right now.
Yeah.
I think I have to tell you
In
how
the
many
first
people I've
4
recruited
5
on my
steps.
first turn.
Yep.
And I have to get to 9.
Yep.
So Lady Zanzibar here has started by recruiting 2 people already.
Okay, so those are down here.
I will answer to Lady Zanzibar or Agent 31 of Section 31.
Okay.
Where are the recruit?
Do you see this little thing here?
Yes.
So there's 2 tokens here. So she's recruited 2 people right off the bat.
Oh, that's on
So-
her. Oh, man.
Yeah. 2 of
In
the
order
9.
to- in order
But we
to
don't know
recruit-
where they are.
No. So now it's our turn to set up. So basically we take our agents. So in this game, the agents really have no special ability because we are playing the training mission. But for interest's sake, why don't we introduce who they are? We've got the green character who is going to be played by Mike, who is Dusty. Dusty is a pop star whose music and lyrics are embedded with secret messages capable of influencing both individuals and mobs. The red person is Meru. Orphaned and brainwashed as a child, Meru has grown into an angry, driven agent of change with the ability to cancel others' psychic powers. Yellow dude is Henry Lime. Lime's crippling paranoia causes him to constantly radiate a field of negative psychic energy. He doesn't sound fun at all. And the pink dude is Billy Falls. What is that? Oh my god, I can't even read that.
And then he gets back up again.
You're never
Get
going to keep
knocked
him down.
Yeah.
Yep.
Find the weakest spot in an opponent, usually with his fists. Oh, he's the fighter. Okay, cool. So the way we set up now is we have to start on the edge of the board anywhere we want. So how do we
Like
want to set
these?
this up?
Should we just each start on each corner, or do we have to stick together?
No, we don't have to stick together. But I think it's kind of a case of like you want to cast an... I don't know how to play this, but I would probably try to cast a wide net and...
Yeah, when you play the solo version, they do recommend, well, they direct you to put each character, not solo, but 2-player version, you put each character in each corner.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
it does cast the widest net, right?
That sounds good to me.
So just go corners, or you don't want to be in the
I'm
middles, or...
Oh, if you guys want to go the middles, we can do the middles too. Yeah, I'm good with that.
Well, if they recommend corners, why don't we do corners then?
The middles might give a lot of flexibility too, right?
Okay,
We don't
well-
be flexible.
I'm gonna go there. Where do you guys want to go?
I'll go A5.
A 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I don't have numbers or letters on my actual board, so
Oh, you're counting.
I have to count. This is all for the stream.
The recruiter has a whiteboard, so the recruiter was able to write the letters and numbers on her
Yeah.
board.
Awesome.
Then we'll just go to G5 so you don't have to. It's the bottom one.
To me.
2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. So we got...
Nobody's in the left side there.
well, that's where Greenie is gonna go, I guess.
No, that's green down in G5.
Oh, that's right. That's Mike. Okay.
Henry Lime will go down to let's see, E1.
B, C, D, E, 1. Should we have someone else more on this side of the board too, or?
Okay, then put me like 8, 3, or 4 or something.
Oh, it's good. We
Is
can
that-
push one where she doesn't want to go.
Okay. Okay. So that was the setup.
Oh. And we stand them up, right?
Oh,
Yep.
well, I won't for this. For
The
the
camera.
I'll flip them over when you go, because there's a
Okay,
backside to them.
that works. Yeah.
And I think that's the
That
whole
looks
setup.
weird.
Now we start with the recruiter's first turn. So the
All right.
recruiter now will move again. And they don't have to tell us if they've recruited anyone at this point.
The recruiter has made her move.
Okay.
What is our turn order? We have not determined. If
I don't think there is a turn order. We just activate 2 agents. So
Oh, okay. Yeah, we can do them in any order, I guess.
yeah. So I guess the question is, what do we think she's done? The unfortunate thing is she's got the diagonal right above her.
So
She
we
does,
can-
but we can also ask about certain the way certain things look, right? So landmarks, certain landmarks.
Right.
Features.
So
If we try and ask about a landmark to the right or left of where she started.
But she can move up to 4, right?
she would be 4 spaces away from where she started.
But she has to recruit people. Does that take an action, or does she just?
No.
recruit them?
Just by going through, by landing in the space with the landmark, she gets to
So-
recruit.
At this point, I'm 6 spaces away from where I started. Because I start with number 1, I then
Yeah.
take 4 actions, and then I get a first turn.
And you can't cross over.
That's right. I can't cross over. I have to move in horizontal or vertical lines orthogonally,
Yep.
unless I go through a temple.
Yep.
And you can only ask me about features in a square that you're in.
Yep.
So you can you could be standing in a square and ask about a feature, and then you could move, or you could move and then ask about a feature.
2 actions, right?
A move and an action.
Well, I'm looking at the board here, and I see. Oh, I don't have that set up. So I've got I see 2 umbrellas right by her.
Yeah.
That's
What
a
else?
good
She
one.
probably would have gone
Also
for
2 billboards.
But she
Yeah,
she
there's-
gets to choose which way she gets to. She gets to choose which of the umbrellas if she's gone through both of them.
Yes, but then we know she's looking for. She's like, umbrellas are kind of on our target. And I mean, Mike is close to an umbrella.
I'm close to an umbrella. I was gonna say, did anybody start in an umbrella?
No.
Ahead.
No, I got bird and coffee. You've got. I don't
I
even know what those are.
Bird
Dogs.
would be a very similar choice here in my.
Yeah, there's birds there. Birds there. Who's gonna be our starting one? What do we want to look for?
Well, Rob's in a bird space, isn't he?
I'm in a bird space to start.
Oh, you are? Okay.
Rob's in a book and an eye, which I don't
Oh.
see the eyes very close. I mean, there's one down here, one up here.
I would be tempted to maybe ask about umbrellas and billboards. That would be my
Okay.
first inclination.
I'm not close to either of those.
I could go for a billboard first if you want me to open up.
Sure. So the billboard's
Oh, no.
probably this one then, right?
In D2.
Rob's yellow,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah, Rob's yellow.
Okay, so why don't I go over to D2? I'll do a move, and then I'll
Okay.
ask about the billboard.
I am unable to place a step token.
Okay.
So then we know. So that's where we do. What is it? 1 through.
She has
Oh, wait a minute.
through-
She's on 6 here. That's right. Forgot to advance that.
So she hasn't gone through any space with the billboard yet.
So 1 to 6. No.
So the umbrellas and the birds are the best one next.
Yep.
And I would think the birds would be really good choice.
Hang on. I'm just Xing these out here.
Can someone use an action then move? Yes, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
She can.
I can get to an umbrella.
Is there any
Well-
other billboards nearby that we have to worry about? 1 to 6x. And there's only one more, right? There's only 5?
At the bottom. G3.
Okay. So what that
Well, that-
tells us, she's moved 5 spaces, right?
6, she said.
Well, 5 since the first placement.
Yeah, so she started here.
Mm-hmm.
She didn't go this way. So we know she didn't go this way.
I can move to A3 and ask about that umbrella.
Yeah, umbrellas are going to be a huge thing here. So you're going to go next?
Yeah.
Over there?
Move to A3. I'm going to ask the umbrella.
Okay. I am placing a step token in D4.
D, A, B, C, D. Whoops, one of those. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. So that was her second movement, most likely.
The move.
Unless she did like a zippity-doo, but I don't think she'd waste a...
If she
movement
does,
there.
has to
I
let
have
us
to
know
let
when
you
she-
know if I use the mind slip.
Now, Matt,
Yes.
you could move 2 into that square on the next turn, of course, and ask for a reveal of that step, right, for the time.
I'm pretty confident it's a 2.
It's a 2 or a 3 at least, I think.
I don't think it's a 3 because she didn't go through this. Like, how else do you get there from here?
Oh, she could have gone to the temple right above her,
Yes.
and then diagonally into that for turn 3.
Except for aren't temples something that she probably wants to use.
Yeah, like I'm thinking from a strategy point of view, like that feels like
Yeah.
a wasted move.
So it could be a 2.
It's,
Yeah.
I feel it has to be a 2. But then we can figure out, like, I feel she's gone this way. And then it's just a question, how far towards this side of the board has she gone? Because she didn't go south. If she went north, it wasn't very far.
Well, did she take her turn? Because it's her turn, right?
Yeah, it's her turn now. So she's doing...
Yeah, I haven't taken my turn yet. I was waiting while you guys were chatting, so I will take my turn.
Yeah, you're listening into our plans.
Well, I mean, when you're playing the game, that same thing would happen. Okay, so I am moving the time token to the 7 o'clock on the thingamabobber.
Yep.
And I am going to let you know that I did use my mind slip. And I have since recruited 3 more agents.
Holy crap.
Do you have to tell us where the mind slip was? I don't remember the part.
No, we just... that it
We
was
just
used
know-
at that time.
That's right. So between 6 and 7, I used my mind slip.
So she now has 5 agents. She's more than halfway there.
But she was pretty squashed. She was getting closed in.
Or was I?
Or was you? No, you were getting closed in. All right.
Yeah, now we don't know which way she's gone. Because we don't know who she is either.
No, we don't. But
But we know umbrellas was part of this. So is umbrellas what she's looking for?
right. Well, no, it's not.
Umbrellas or wish fountains.
Yeah.
It's a wish
Oh,
fountain
is
on
that
the
where
map.
they're gonna be? Is that where the agents are gonna be? You're saying?
Yeah, like in this
Oh,
space,
okay.
she recruited from either this, or both, possibly.
Well,
wait a
why
minute,
don't
wait
you-
a minute, wait a minute. Her first movements,
Well-
she got 2 people. Right?
Mm-hmm.
In the first 5 movements, she got 2 people.
Correct.
What is? I do have a question then.
Yeah.
We ask about umbrellas again. Do you have
Mhm.
to show us a different one, or can you just say it was that one?
If there is a different one, she'd have to show us a different one.
Yeah, so I can't put a step token in a square that one already exists, and I can't
Okay.
put a step token in a square that has a confirmed green button in it. So mind token, like the one where the number 1 was, where my starting place was. So like if you asked me about what's that thing called? The totem thing?
Right?
Yeah.
The confusion idol.
The confusion idol. I couldn't tell you that I had been in that square where I started because that has a green confirmed token in it.
And bear in mind, the starting square that she's in does not necessarily have a feature she's looking for, right? Because the features are chosen after.
That's right.
Right.
Yep.
Unless
I'm
I
not
got-
opposed to asking about this umbrella thing.
I want to do that.
Oh, wait a
About the
minute,
what?
hang on. These 2 activated, right? Yeah.
Yeah, those are activated.
Okay.
Which
so
one were you mentioning, Matt? You're not opposed to asking about the what?
the umbrella again to see. Well, because we got to
Okay.
figure out what she's going
No.
after, right?
I was saying that the Oasis looking thing. If I was to go up one to F5 and ask about the not bird, the other one.
The not bird,
Yeah.
the wish fountain.
Yeah, the wish fountain.
I like the wish fountain idea.
Yeah, because I think that kind of tells if there's. Well,
that's
I'd go for that. I'd go for that over the bird because I could actually ask about the bird myself, where I'm standing
Yep.
right there.
That's what I'm saying. Jocelyn.
Okay. So, Mike, Dusty, you have moved into F5 and you're asking about the wish fountain.
Yes.
Okay. All right. I am placing a step token in F5.
Ooh.
Or sorry, F4.
Oh.
That's where you moved
Now,
to, right?
Matt,
Yeah,
you
I'm
could
at
there.
no, it's F5.
2, 3, 4, 5.
Sorry. F. Yeah,
There's-
F5. That's
Okay.
right. I'm just reading the grid wrong.
Okay.
So the wish fountain, in that
Okay.
square, there's a wish fountain and a bird. You asked about the wish fountain.
Yeah.
And I have placed a step token in that square.
So, do I go down there and ask her what time she did that?
You can't get there. Or yes, you
Yeah, I
can.
can. I can go 1, 2, get right in there.
I think that's a good idea. Yeah, it gives us an
No.
idea what direction she's going.
How can you get in there?
I go diagonal into the temple for
No,
1.
I think you want to go out of the temples.
You can go in or out of the temples diagonally.
Yeah.
And
Okay.
the other way too,
And then
I
I
just
can,
wanted to make sure.
orthogonally.
I can
Yeah.
come out there. I can use my action and say, "What time were you there?"
Well, hold on. No, what are you trying to do? You can go all the way to my space and yes,
Yeah. And then I'm going to
Or
ask
you-
for the reveal action.
or you could ask for the capture action.
Ah, she's not there.
Right.
There's no way.
She's not there. No, definitely
Yeah.
not.
I just want to know,
Okay.
like, how long ago was she there?
Okay, well then come on over and find out
Okay.
how long. And when she says this time, I'm gonna laugh at you.
Okay. Is that what we're doing?
Yes. What time were you there?
Okay. I was in this square at 4 o'clock.
4.
Step 4.
4
Long
a.m.
time ago.
So 1. How the hell did you? 1, 2, 3, 4.
Yep, this is the way she started coming.
Okay. I'm just going to do this
She went
because
south.
we're thinking this.
Yep.
Right.
She went to
No,
the temple.
that's 3. 1, 2, 3.
That's the
She
only way this can be 4.
No, if you go south, or is that 5? No, is it 1 o'clock that thing starts? Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I see what you're saying. I'm sorry. It's
It's all
it's
good.
a crowded room in here. We're bumping
So
into each other.
that has to be her path, right? To get from there to
close.
there.
I believe so.
She could have gone 1, 2 below 3. Oh no, 4 wouldn't end there.
1, 2, 3. I mean, either way. Okay, maybe this could be 1, 2, 3, 4. No.
No, because she had to be in the two square.
Yeah.
At some point.
That's the
By
only
the way,
way.
you can't use those tokens like that because she hasn't confirmed them and stuff.
No, that's why they're white. The only confirmed ones we have is the 1 and the 4.
Yeah, that's
Oh.
the only path you could have taken to get there for 4.
Okay, so then something happened at 5. She couldn't go back up there, so this is out of the equation now. We know
She
used
used her special thing too.
but that happened between 6 and 7.
Oh, did you take your turn, Jocelyn, while we're talking?
I'm taking it right now.
Oh,
I'm
sorry.
just making a decision.
Well, it's
I mean, we can still talk while she's
Yeah,
deciding.
yeah.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Yep.
Either she's going
we think
towards 1, or
Okay.
she's scooting up, the 6 line.
what do we think she's after? Are we convinced on the umbrellas, or should we have asked about the?
Bird.
Well, that's what I'm
Well-
wondering about the bird.
Well, I like
Oh,
the wish
About
fountain.
the bird next.
Okay. I have taken my turn and I have moved the time token to 8 o'clock.
Who Do we have a player order? Do
No.
we have?
We just get to
No, we
activate 2.
Well, then, Jordo, you can ask about the birds if you want, but yeah, because if she's going up the 6th ramp, we'll be able to see if she did that.
Well, yeah, if I ask about the bird, she cannot place the token here because that's locked now. So if
Right.
she's been through a bird one, she'd have to place it, well, here or here.
And it doesn't answer any of the ones that we haven't already asked about. No, it's the 6th line. If she's going north, we know she's going north through the 6th line if you ask about the bird. Does that make sense?
I'm okay
Or
with
I
that.
can move. I can move to a bird space and ask.
Well, the reason I want to ask about the bird, well, I guess it doesn't matter. That's locked either way. She can't.
Jordo's in a space with a bird right now. He can
Well,
ask about.
why don't I ask about the bird and then I can move afterwards and see what happens?
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm going to use an ask action. Flip my guy over. And do you like birds?
I do like birds, but I cannot confirm that I've been in another space with a bird.
Oh,
And she cannot lie. So she went as
Okay,
it was west.
hang on. I've got to X out some birds here.
So
What time do I put here, though?
8.
8?
8 o'clock. As of 8 o'clock, she had not been through any other squares with birds. So we'll go with that.
So 8 there. 8 there.
She's heading toward Henry.
Where's the other birds?
Or Rob, I should say. But
Over here. Oh, we don't need to mark those, do we? I guess we should just for completion's sake.
Bright red mage, the birds would never betray me. Unlike my dice.
Okay, so I can still move now. So we know she didn't go that way unless she did some skippy maneuver.
which she
'Cause
did a skippy
She did a
movie.
skippy maneuver. We just don't know which way.
But not at that point. Not at step 5. Step 5, she would not have. She would have only been moving one square.
Yeah, that's right. It would have been 7. So she
So
didn't go this way.
she
She went this
is
way then.
She either went side to side or she went down, directly down, right?
Yes, at some point. Either way, she's heading towards the one row. She's heading that way somehow, based on what we can see.
And we're thinking umbrellas or fountain thingies. And there's umbrellas and fountains over here.
And she has how many recruits so far?
5.
5.
She needs
5.
4 more.
So
And
start counting all these things. Well, how does she recruit? Through 2?
Just going through them.
Right,
So-
but is it?
So
due
we're
to a-
saying, okay, from turn 1 to 5, she got 2 people.
Mhm.
So that's got to be, well, again, it could just be the fountains. And that's 2. Or it could be an umbrella. Because where would you end up with 5? Here or here. None of those would help. It's got to be fountains, right? For her to have 2 on the first turn.
Fountains is definitely one of the things. I don't know if umbrellas is the other one, but
I'm leaning towards them away from umbrellas now. But based on the very first turn where she recruited 2 people, I see 2 fountains on that path.
Well, it's 5 squares. Just keep in mind that's 5
Yeah.
squares I recruited.
But
those
there's
two.
not another umbrella or fountain beyond 4.
She get the other 3.
I'm looking at her first turn. Like I'm looking only at the first turn right now.
one moment.
So her first turn, she could have ended here, here, or here.
I
She
think
only-
you're right. I think we're looking for wish fountains. Is a very good possibility.
I feel it is wish fountains. So then,
There's
so
Much
then
more at the bottom. They're all at the top.
that means she's
There's
got to
also
make her way back up.
There's also the pool, but she didn't get 2 of those pools.
Well, what is okay? So we got a pool and a totem. We've got an umbrella and a
Hold on.
thing.
Wish
We're
thing.
pretty confident she went here third, so she got nothing there.
Mm.
Here she got a pool, not a pool, a fountain and a bird. And then we just don't know where the last one was. But again, a totem, maybe.
Lots of totems down there.
Oh, she only got. Remember, she only
No,
got 2.
5. That's right. She couldn't
only
have
got
got to that
2.
totem.
Yeah, she only got 2 recruits on the first 5 turns.
So she couldn't have got the totem. So it has to be wish fountains.
I think so.
Okay, so she's going for wish fountains.
Well,
Well, she was.
What is Rob's character? I feel like she's up and around by Rob.
I feel she's over here somewhere. I don't
She's
know.
probably in like G2.
Yeah, she mind slipped somewhere.
Yeah. So, okay, the question is, where do you want me to move? Because I can still move. I got two points of movement.
Say towards like.
Do I, like, go just down and start coming this way?
Yeah.
Yes.
Or is she going to, like, try to slip past you guys and start heading up here? Oh, she needs 4 more people. It's not going to be that hard.
Well, it is that kind of hard.
I can
Because
start moving down though.
There's B1 in A6.
Well, where do you want me? Just tell me where am I most valuable for the next
Yeah.
turn?
We gotta. Well, I don't know if we're valuable. Actually, just north. Just going straight north
So you want me to go this way?
to cut off. Yeah, up 5 to cut off the fountain if that's the other way.
I think she'll go for this fountain versus this fountain.
I think she's already gotten the G2 fountain.
Like down here? Yeah, I think so. I think she's already been through here.
I think she's heading right towards, once again, Rob, whose turn he can take a turn if he wants.
Is that
Yeah,
where
so
you want me? Is that the
Take your
best?
turn so far? Just Matt?
Just me. Yeah, just one. Is that where am I most valuable there?
I think so. Personally, I'm willing to listen to everybody else.
Yeah, I think we also have to keep in mind that we need to keep spread apart just so that we can zero in on a capture. So we're not all in
Okay.
one corner.
No, I'll
sort of.
stay. I'll go there then, and that'll be the end of my turn. So that we got one more person. So is this a Rob activation or a Mike activation?
No, or Kim. I mean, she can. There's a good chance that she has gone through an umbrella right now.
I think we need to ask.
But I don't know. I think it's the one that's just kind of kitty corner to me. What we really need
Oh
to
yeah,
find out.
I'm 100% sure she went through here.
Do you want me to go down to F2 and ask about umbrellas?
Well, Kim's sitting on umbrellas.
Oh, that's true.
It's about umbrellas there.
But
Okay.
it'll just show. If she's smart, she's just going to show us that one down there. We need to find the unique thing, which is what is the other thing that's in F2? It's
A, B, C,
An
D,
umbrella.
Idle.
F. An idol
Yeah.
and an umbrella.
and Kim's right next to it. Well, Kim and Robert both next to her idol.
Rob's right next to. Well, yeah, that's wasted to go there because she can't go there. Kim could scoot over and ask about the idol.
Yeah, and that leaves Rob right where.
Well, because
kinda-
then she could put it here. What other idols are on this path? Down there.
because he can cut. Yeah,
There.
he can,
Yes, idol's probably really good call there.
and then if Kim,
Because the other two are over here.
right, and if Kim uses it, Rob can cut her off next turn
Yeah.
if we can figure out her path. Do you understand?
A4 and ask about idols.
Okay.
Okay, so Kim.
Okay, so we're asking about idols.
Yes.
Confusion idols. I cannot place a token.
Ooh.
Cannot place a token.
Okay,
I cannot
so
place a step token.
and this is 8 o'clock still.
Yep.
So she's really farting around down south, or did she use her
She's-
skip to get?
Okay,
To
where
skip-
are the other idols here?
And then it's my turn again, right?
Yep.
Yeah. So we're out of brains here, so I got to remove some.
Yeah, well, it's past the point for the first one that we asked about for sure. Whichever one that was.
I don't think we need to put one there. Okay, so she's gonna get to do something. We'll move that up while she's doing her thing.
Yep. So I have taken my move. It is now 9 o'clock. And I have recruited another agent.
One more person. Okay, so
She's
where the hell is she? So 4. And she skipped at some point.
Right.
Skipping
Well, what
dude?
are the two kinds of skips?
yeah.
There's a it's either diagonal or orthogonal.
2 squares.
Two squares.
Can she go through a space that she's already been
She can
through?
jump over a space. Yeah.
Jumps over a space. So
Can't
like,
land on a space that she already been to.
Yeah, she can't end on a space that she's been to.
Yeah, and I can't go through a space I've already been through unless I skip over it using the slip.
Yeah. Which you did.
I did use the slip.
Yeah, and you definitely skipped over something. He
Now,
says
Jocelyn,
with,
did you do a mind slip at 7 o'clock? Is that what happened?
I did the
at
slip
7. Yeah.
at 7. Yeah.
Okay, so she was in. We know she was in what square she was in at turn 4, right?
Yes. She was here
Now
at 4.
she moved either to the left, right, or down.
She
So-
hadn't been here or here by turn 8.
Okay.
And she hadn't been here by turn 8. So the slip couldn't have got her. She couldn't have gone this way, right?
No.
Because the slip would have. Well, I guess
Correct.
she possibly could have come here and then like skipped there. No, because there's a turn 8 here.
So I think she went either to the bottom to G5 or she went to F4 on turn 5. I think she did that. And then she would have went one more square and then she would have mind slipped.
Okay, so you're saying I need a token. Hang
which
on.
means she could have possibly landed right in the
Okay,
go diagonal space.
so we're
Based on what you're
we're pulling out the
describing.
clicks here.
Based on what Rob's describing,
here.
she landed in the
So
temple.
Rob thinks she went here or here on 5, right?
Sorry, what is what are you using to
Iron
The-
Man.
am I
The
Iron Man?
flash.
Oh, the
Oh,
flash.
Flash. Okay.
The flash. Oh no. We're gonna make this fun. Here we go.
So yeah, so I think she went either there and then she went one more and then she mind slipped. I think I have a suspicion she mind slipped to like D1.
I'm Duke riding
So-
a motorcycle.
No, D1. No, I think she
Delta
mind.
one.
I think she mind slipped up to the temple on C3. That fits the timeline, right?
So how? Yeah,
Okay,
I just
so
don't know how she got
This
there
will be
because
5, 6. No, she
5.
couldn't. On 7, she
couldn't
couldn't.
have done it.
She couldn't have done it. She would have landed there
Landed where?
on the first space
Yeah.
there. Or she goes 4, 5, 6, 7.
Okay,
I-
I'm counted.
How about we go for umbrellas? What do you think? What if I go?
Sure.
What if I go to C2 and ask about umbrellas? How do you guys feel about
Because
that?
what did we just ask about? We asked about totems.
Yeah, I think we need to ask about pools again.
About
Pools or
The wish
the-
fountains?
The wish
Yeah.
fountain.
And I
Are
can do that. I'm still in that.
are you?
Want to do a pool or a wish fountain?
Oh, yeah, you're on a
wish
wish fountain.
Fountain. Yeah,
Okay.
I you can flip all our guys back over. Sure.
No.
Yeah,
This
she
is-
kind of
Yeah.
went down to down 1 and then across to G4 and then mine slipped over to G2. So yeah,
Well,
asking about a fountain is a good
yeah,
idea.
these are the guys who have to activate.
Oh,
No.
I see. We all have to take a turn.
It's your
So
turn now.
it's you and me, Mike. We got to make a move this
Okay.
time.
Well then, yes.
I'm not
I'm gonna-
opposed to Mike asking about the
Yeah, I'll ask about the
Cool.
fountains, the wish
Let's do it.
fountains.
Jocelyn.
Okay, we're asking about wish fountains.
Wish fountains.
Okay. I am unable to place a token.
Jesus Christ.
Okay.
So
Move me 2 spaces. F3.
She says she can't place a token.
that means there's either a token there already, which there isn't. Like there's open spaces. She could.
So the brain doesn't count as a token.
The green brain does. The white brain doesn't.
That's right.
Yeah, but Mike's in the green one, right?
No, it doesn't matter. Like, if she can't place a token in this fountain, but she could hear. She can't hear because of that token.
You could
Or up
move
there.
F3.
Oh yeah, where? So where are you going? Here.
F3.
Okay.
F3. Okay.
Okay, so she didn't go this way. Okay, so what are we talking? Where's Dupe going then?
I feel like Henry should go up to C2 and ask about umbrellas. What do you guys think?
Okay, go for it.
Want to do that?
Sure.
I think she came this way. So I'm going to ask about umbrellas.
How many more turns we got? We each got
She's got 3 people to get.
Okay.
She's gonna get people
so
before we run out of time, I think.
The question is umbrellas.
Umbrellas.
Yes.
Okay. So
Oh, we got something, everyone.
Yeah, we do have
so
something.
there is
So she put it down
a
in
step token in G4.
G4. So she's been in G4. So I think that's where she was at step 6. That seems logical to me. And then she mind slipped.
In G4?
Yeah, she put a step token.
G.
in
Oh,
G4.
sorry. G4.
Yeah, G4.
Okay.
Golf
The one
on
with the coffee
umbrellas.
cup.
G.
Okay.
I think she was there on step
6.
right?
Yeah, that has to be 6.
And then she would have mind slipped either.
Can I remove some of these now?
Donnelly.
Yes.
So the 1 6 is we.
Hello.
Or
Actually,
she went
I think you take
diagonally.
everything off. It is in green.
Well, she couldn't have gone orthogonal. She couldn't. Well, actually, she could have. She could have gone over to the pool.
Well, 1 to 6. We know where she was at 6 now, I think.
Actually, no, she didn't go to the pool, did she? The wish fountain.
Okay.
So I think she went up to.
So to get there, that has to be her 6th turn, right?
I think she went to E4 or she went to E2 on the mind slip.
Because 7 is where the mind slip happened, right?
Yep.
And this is where she started from, right?
She was right there. Yep. And then on step 7, she mind slipped.
So
Now,
then
she
she
couldn't
would have
have
ended
went-
up here. No, she didn't end up here.
She could not. No, she did not end up at G2
Is
because
this-
we checked pools at step 8 or time 8.
Is this my turn now?
Yeah, sorry, you can.
Yeah, we've taken 2. He's going to flip us all over.
We're just collaborating at this point.
Which is totally fine. I just wanted to make sure I was good to take my turn.
Yep.
Yeah, go ahead and take your turn. I'll move you up to 10, and then 2 of us will go.
So
You're
I
better
say-
than good. You're up.
I have moved to 10.
Okay, so we know she didn't go here. So she mind slipped from here, which means if she was the dude,
No, she couldn't have went to that wish fountain.
right? Right. So if she was Carl, she only could have gone there,
Right.
or there.
And we know she didn't go there.
She couldn't go there, so she's not Carl. She's Pipe Girl.
Why couldn't she go there?
Because then she's going to be kind of trapped, isn't she?
No.
Like- Because
It's
that's
open
blocked.
space.
These are blocked.
Well,
Yeah, but-
let's ask one other question here. If we could take a step back, what feature, at least one feature, could she be recruiting people from?
I think umbrellas is one of them. So
Why
I have
do
a
you
I have a
think
feeling like she's like sitting here with Rob.
I
'Cause-
said I feel like she was coming up towards Rob.
Because let's say she's here and she's Pipe Girl. She slipped to here. And then she could have gone here. Oh, hang on. That
Well-
would be 7. Hang on. At 7, she got 3. No, between 6 and 7, she got 3.
Well, Rob can ask about umbrellas once again.
I think umbrellas is kind of, we know it's umbrellas.
Yeah, we already
Well,
asked.
that's what I'm saying. She has to put down another token.
But, okay, so for turn 1, what else is in
I
there
see what
that,
you're saying, Mike. Yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, I think we should go for Mind Gardens or the umbrellas. We should ask for that next.
which
Because
one's
I think
Mind Gardens?
she may have mind slipped up to E4. That's what I'm thinking.
Well, you're in the space with an umbrella. I feel like she's heading your way. I think you should just ask about the umbrella, Rob.
Or
You could
actually,
ask about
you know
the
what?
garden, too.
We're only at 10 o'clock.
That's right.
So
Yeah, 4
Yeah.
hours.
Do you want me to go? Do you want me to ask about the garden? Does that sound-
Well, I'm okay. You've got umbrellas and gardens where you are.
Yeah, I see the umbrellas again, personally.
I can get
Okay.
to a garden in a move.
There you go. You can-
Mike can get, but I think Mike's better here because I think she's
I can get
here.
to an umbrella and a garden.
I think Rob's probably our most valuable guy because I think she's here
Right there.
somewhere on this part of the board.
So should I
I'm
ask
happy-
or wait for
I
Captain?
think we should. I think we should save you
Okay.
personally.
Very
Then
good.
have Kim ask about the umbrellas.
Are we still?
Or actually, it should be me that asks about the umbrellas, right? Because we're pushing her towards Rob and Kim.
Yeah.
Okay, then
I-
I guess my turn.
I can get to an umbrella too. I guess technically.
Well, we're pushing her north. I feel like we're pushing her north. So everybody that's north is much better off north.
True.
Okay. So you're
So
thinking
move
for you go to
F2, and I'm going to name umbrellas again, Jocelyn.
Okay, we're naming umbrellas.
Yes.
Okay.
I don't know if Kim's like changing the thing or not.
I am unable to
I
place.
did. Oh, I
Okay.
thought we were doing Rob. Sorry.
We're
Yeah.
unable to place the thing.
No more umbrellas as per 10 o'clock.
Okay, so what am I putting on our tokens here? Okay, the 1 to 6 is not valuable anymore, right? Yeah.
What about
So-
gardens? Maybe we should look at gardens.
Oh yeah, Mike
Should-
just went.
And then it should
Mike
be
has
Kim
to move,
that does
right?
gardens.
I think
Yeah,
Mi-
Mike can move still.
or did he move?
And
Well, he did move.
He moved.
He
did
moved.
move. Okay.
No, I
yeah.
moved.
So I can
So-
get to a garden.
I think Kim should do the garden up there.
Well, let's think about, okay, where else is there umbrellas along here? Up here. I don't think she got that far north.
Well, see, garden, she's just going to leave us a trail way back where. Does the garden lead us to where she's.
Well, the garden would have been here, so what? Billboards, palm trees? What else is along this path?
Can I say I'm having a really good
What
time?
about torches?
What's that? I'm sorry, Jocelyn.
Yep.
I was just like, can I just say I'm having a really good time?
Jocelyn loves being the
We're
recruiter.
idiots because I'm not smart.
Well, okay, we
No, she loves being the recruiter. That's why.
Yeah.
6.
Okay, so at this point, we've had this turn.
We still
We've
have one
had
more guy to
Mike-
go.
Got one more person to go.
Yeah.
Okay.
So what are we saying here?
I still
'Cause
think she went up.
She slipped
to-
here. Like this is where she slipped to, right?
So we don't want
Yeah.
coffee.
Unless
You're right, Matt.
or
So we
she
should check.
or she slipped here.
We should check for torches or coffee because I think she went that way.
Or billboards.
She could be either no, she can't. She didn't go this way because she didn't go here.
Right.
turn
she
8.
gets all the lower billboards. If Kim does the billboards, we'll
Billboards,
find out
good.
if she
Yeah.
wants D2 or
Again,
like
I
billboards.
can get to billboards easily. Do we
Okay.
want to? Because we're Mike. You're convinced she's north, right? Or we're trying to push her north.
yes, we're pushing her north.
So do you want me to
Or
swing
I-
around to get that billboard, save Kim for something else?
You don't
I
push
guess.
the
Yeah.
dance bar anywhere.
If Rob and Kim agree with that for next
Kim's
turn,
at the coffee
it,
shop drinking coffee.
Because the only billboard on the path would be this one, right?
would be which one? Yes, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying.
Because she
We
couldn't have
also
gone to this one. She didn't go to this one.
Yeah.
She's no way she's here.
That's my logic.
I'm okay with wasting me on that because then that gives you two a chance to.
Yeah, and you need to come further.
Well,
Oh,
she
very
could have
well.
crossed at the bottom billboard though.
No, she slipped here.
Okay. Well then
So she didn't go to this space, and there's no way she went to this space because she can't
That's
get
right.
out. So this is the bill. If she hit a billboard, it's this one.
And if not, she went to the torches and the coffee. If she went diagonally.
Totally went for the coffee.
All right.
Because that's the only diagonal movement she could have had. I'm just looking along the path. There's no other torches or coffee, is there? I'm not even. Oh, I could move way over there to get a coffee. That feels like putting me way out of the loop.
I think billboards is good because it will indicate if she's either been to D2 or E4. I do like that.
So do you want me to do it or do you want Kim to do it? I think, like I said, I think she's heading up here.
Well, then
Okay.
we want to leave Kim open to
Okay.
track her
So
down
then
up there.
not waste my movement. I'll go 2 movements and ask about billboards.
All right.
Billboards. Okay.
Got something.
Cherry's rooting you on there, Jocelyn.
Yeah, Cherry says, "Run, Jossie, run."
I cannot place a token.
What?
Oh,
Oh.
outrageous.
You going for coffee, man?
Okay, hang on. I got to look at all this mess we got here.
The only relevant thing right now is billboards and
Okay.
And I say,
And I believe it is now my turn.
she
yeah,
went.
you do your thing.
I say she went to the coffee or the billboard then, or sorry, the coffee or torches. In Echo 2.
and then she went up right
So
by you. What you're saying?
Okay, so this would be
Okay.
7,
Cool.
8, 9.
I have made a movement.
Also, we can't overlook that she may have went diagonal into E6. We have to think about that too.
I don't think so, because sorry,
No?
Jocelyn, how many people did you get?
I have collected one more recruit.
Okay,
7.
so
I
we got
now
2
have
left.
7.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so I don't think she went this way because by 8 o'clock she said she didn't go into space.
I think she's practically in the same space as Rob is.
Okay, so let's trace it. So
You
this was
try
turn.
to reveal.
This is turn 6.
Right, she mind slipped.
We're saying this is turn 7.
Yes.
We
Or
don't
do
have
a
any
cap.
8s, so she didn't go down. No, so she didn't go there. So that's got to be 8. That has to be 9. 10. Oh yeah, she's right around here. She's here. I'm 1,000% sure she's here.
Now remember, it's
Well,
11
what's the-
o'clock, so
Well,
she's.
Kim could ask about the eyes, then move.
Because we just
She
need to
might-
know.
I think she's in B1
You think she's here?
because if she was in E2 at 7,
Okay, wait, hang
She
on.
would have
6.
been
So that's
7,
7.
9, 10, 11. Yeah,
Hang
it's
on.
11.
Wait, I need dupe. Okay, E2. That's
Unless she
7.
went- Unless she went back through the temple, that's a possibility.
She can't get to the temple.
Oh, and by 10 o'clock, she was not at the.
Yeah,
Or
so
the
this is
block.
7. So she had to go 8, 9, 10. Right? And then 11, she could be here or here.
She could be in my square, or she could be at the pool.
She can literally be in your square,
Which would
Or
be
she-
funny.
Can Rob not?
but
For
you know where
capture?
she could be, Rob? Because we're pretty certain that the wishing wells or whatever
Yeah.
are where she recruited, and she just got to recruit.
Here.
I would move there and say capture.
So let Rob go first?
Unless
Or do
you
we
want
or do we want to is there anything Kim can do to narrow it down?
the eye. She can ask about the eye,
Yes,
But-
the eye.
The
but
eye.
she would have went through.
No, she'll give us that one.
Yeah, the southern one.
That's a
right?
waste. Like what's up here that's not anywhere else? That's useful.
Well,
Can you
Tor-
move
torches.
Rob's character so we can see what's under his?
The fire thing? No.
Well, I'm on the garden and the
umbrellas.
Yeah, move the umbrella. Get rid of all the umbrella things. It's annoying now. That's too long ago.
Well,
You
no,
gotta
because this is 10.
No.
At 10 o'clock, she
Okay.
wasn't
At
here.
10 o'clock, she was not on an umbrella. Yeah.
At 10 o'clock, she was not on an umbrella. Okay.
She could be there
Okay.
now, like at 11 o'clock.
So Kim could ask
I-
about pools.
Wait a minute. Is there another umbrella on this path? There isn't. This is the only other umbrella.
Ella.
So if Kim goes back and asks about umbrellas, she's
Which
here.
is right next to her.
Yeah, there's an umbrella right here.
And if not, then Rob moves 2 spaces up to
Right.
the.
Jocelyn's
well,
here or here. If
so
she
Rob can capture her if he eliminates. If she eliminates.
is there a hang on, I'm just double checking. Did we miss an umbrella on our proposed path? 6, 7. Yeah, I think that's our best bet. Ask about umbrellas.
Kim.
What do you think?
A3, ask about umbrellas.
Oh well.
No,
Do you hate this or what? I'm sorry.
is that
Okay.
because we know? Okay, according to our thoughts, was here at 10 o'clock, right?
Yes.
So
I agree
then
with
at
that.
11 she went here or here because she's already
So that-
mind slipped.
Saying
So
if there's an umbrella or not.
if she says an umbrella, according to our proposed path,
He's in Rob's spot.
she can't place it there. She can't place it there, and there's no other umbrellas on the path that we think she took. So if she says no, Rob goes over here and captures. If she says yes, she's standing right beside Rob.
You mean diagonally? Yeah. I mean, he can get there.
I think
Yeah,
that's
he can get to both spaces.
That's the logic we're trying to say. If you agree, Kim.
Come on, umbrellas.
Okay, so we're going here, asking about umbrellas.
Okay. So, Jocelyn, where are you putting a step marker?
There's a step marker in C2.
Okay. So,
So
Try and
we,
capture then.
I think
So we
that's
know it-
Rob.
yeah, we know at 10 o'clock she had not been in a square with an umbrella, but it is now 11 o'clock and
And
she's
she-
saying she's in a square with an umbrella.
she's hanging out right with you.
Okay, so I'm going to capture. I'm activating the capture action.
You have captured me.
Oh,
Oh, good job, guys.
nice work, team.
Excellent deductions. What I will say is that I did consider not going into that square. However, I didn't think that you guys would figure it out. And it did take quite a lot of deduction to get you there. So does
Did we
anyone
have your
wanna
path right? Did we?
So can you walk me through the path?
Okay, so you started here.
'Cause I haven't been watching the screen.
Read off the numbers, Jordan.
I can't see them.
That's okay. Yep.
Oh,
3,
you
4.
start in C.
6.
Okay, hang
So
on.
we're-
Let
You're
me
good till 6.
6,
And then
and then
would
we
you
said
mind-
7 was here.
7
8
was there.
9
Yep.
10
Okay, that's
and
7.
11.
Hang on. So 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Yep, you got the path.
Okay,
Well done.
awesome.
Well done. So, do you want to guess what I was recruiting? What features?
Umbrellas.
Okay, so there's 2 others.
And wish fountain.
Oh,
No,
there's 2 others.
Really?
Hang on, I
There's 2
gotta look at
So
the
birds.
everything.
Then it's
Nope.
birds.
No
What
birds.
else? So umbrellas was right.
Gardens.
Mm-mm.
Coffee.
Coffee.
Coffee
Coffee.
See? Coffee, told ya.
and thought couriers.
Which
The
one's
what
the
now?
Where are those? Which one's that? Oh, those little.
That's the little pink
The
truck.
pink truck.
You jumped
Oh.
over one
I did, but I jumped over it
to get a
because I was
coffee.
trying to get you guys off of the scent, which I almost did. I was sitting here and I was being very poker faced because Rob's looking at me,
I know we're all in this
not letting
same room.
on
I
what's
couldn't
happening.
read the face at all.
And I was just waiting for Rob to move over to that B2 square because that was where I almost went. But I wanted to get that capture because if you didn't catch me in C2, I could have gone into the temple in 12.
Yeah.
For 13, I could have gone diagonally into B4 to a
Got
coffee.
coffee.
And then
Oh.
I could have gone to
B5.
B5 and got a thought courier, and I would have got all 9 recruits before 1400 hours.
14.
I knew we weren't going to run out of time. You were going to catch people before.
Yeah.
Before our
That was
time
really
ran out.
close.
That was super, super close. And really, really great work by you guys. Really great deduction and conversation. And even though you were completely on the wrong path with the wish fountains, it all worked.
Yeah.
I dig it. I really dig that.
It's a fun game, isn't it?
I'm looking forward to trying it out with the extra rules now because there's more things you can do, right?
Yeah, they
Yeah.
call them the
It's
shift
all-
system.
You can leave false trails, can't you?
No,
Yeah,
I don't think you can lie, can you?
There's gonna be like a mortal. I don't know what the immortal does. There's an ally who is a dolphin. So like
Yes,
Rob
there's a
said, that's
dolphin.
part of the thing.
The immortals, I think,
comic-
block you from doing stuff.
Yeah, and then
Oh.
there's also these
There's
like
a chicken dancing. You might as well stop talking for a minute.
Now, who activated that?
I had to.
Well, we won. We deserve a chicken dance.
That's what I'm thinking. Jim's fingers are dancing right now.
Oh man, I haven't done the finger dance in a long time. I completely forgot about that.
What do immortals do? They, as a recruiter, you
Alright,
control
I'm sorry, Go
4
ahead.
immortals you can use to help contact recruits and disrupt rogue agents.
yeah, and then there's these mayhem tokens that can block
Yes,
attacks.
those interest me because they basically, at the beginning of the game, you're going to place these barriers up that block people from moving through them.
So that's really cool. And then of course the agents start to get powers
Yes.
the more you play, right? So like
Well, and then
Rob
there's the
and I
whole
did-
shift system, which looked kind of interesting.
Yeah.
So that's
There's like different missions and stuff like that.
yeah,
like this
Plus-
beautiful giant box of stuff.
it's really
I
lovely.
I cheated and opened one because I didn't really know what these were. But basically, for whichever side, whether it's the recruiter or the agents, it adds extra cards. I'm not sure what the DB foot means, but
Hmm.
Now, Matt, you know that this time token is also like a decoder ring?
it's got the red thing. I didn't know what it was for.
Yeah, so there's all kinds of hidden messages and art inside of this art.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, because that's like a whole thematic thing with the comic book. I haven't read the comic book, but
Just additionally, I got I just ordered. Well, I there was a Kickstarter for the playing cards. Did you get the playing cards, Matt?
I didn't because I didn't know much about this, and I didn't want to like jump too far in on something I wasn't 100% sure on.
Well, the playing cards came with secret missions, so
Oh,
I got some secret missions for the game as well.
oh no, those are separate. I got those secret
Oh, you
mission.
got those?
Yes.
Oh, maybe you got those in the Kickstarter. Okay, I got
Yes.
them extra with my cards. Oh, yeah,
Yes.
you have them. Those are the
Yeah.
ones.
those
Yeah.
so they added
Yeah.
those secret missions after the first
That's right.
Kickstarter.
And I
So,
got them
yeah.
with the playing card Kickstarter.
yeah,
What
we
are they?
added them.
Just a card.
So yeah, so this was really
Okay.
cool.
I think it's a additional edition for the game. right?
Yeah, I'm not gonna look that up. I'm gonna. I'll leave that sealed.
Yeah. No spoilers.
Winners. Okay, so Mike and Kim, what did you think?
Kim first, please.
To my game. I did not enjoy it. I'm sorry. It's not my type of game. I don't like these hidden kind of movement games. I played Letters of Whitechapel and I hated it.
That one's more brutal than this one.
Yeah. Nope, sorry.
I do like
That's
the
fair.
collaborative aspect of this.
That's what I liked. I liked just kind of discussing, trying to say, okay, this is piece it together. Going, this is where she is, or got to.
But I've played several hidden movement. I like logic puzzles and stuff, so that's what I like about Dice Masters sometimes is figuring out the puzzle. That's what I always tell people when they know they're dead the next turn. I tell them, nope, figure out the puzzle. Maybe you can get out of it.
I enjoyed
second
it. I
that.
think this is probably a better game with a higher player count. I'm not sure. Well, you guys have played it like with the two of you, right?
Yeah. It is more fun with more people because you get to collaborate, you get to talk strategies.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Well, you can probably get, I can speak for myself, pretty one-sided and like, it's got to be this only way. This is the only
Yeah,
way.
exactly. You got nobody telling you that you might be wrong.
But with 2-player, do you control more people?
Yeah, you're still controlling 4
Okay.
agents, no matter what.
So you're strategizing by yourself.
Yeah, essentially. And there is a solo mode. There is an app for this where the app controls the recruiter, which looks kind of interesting. But I
Well,
like the components are awesome. I mean, this is actually a really well-made game. The whiteboard mechanic works pretty decent.
Mm-hmm. Definitely. I have only played the recruiter as in the larger games. Like I played, I think you and I played as agents together when we did the very first game with Jay at Fan Expo.
Mhm.
And then since then I've done the recruiter, and then I've done the agents by myself just once when Rob and I did the test training earlier today, just to get our you know, our brains working on this
Yeah,
again.
it's been a little while since we played this.
Like a year.
Mm-hmm.
But there's lots of games to play. So yeah, but I think that it would be fun also to work collaboratively and do the opposite side, but I really do enjoy being the recruiter. And I completely randomly picked which recruiter I was. I just shuffled them around in my hands upside down and ended up with Pipe Girl.
Mm-hmm.
And I completely randomly picked, of course, my feature cards, and I randomly picked my location, and I specifically picked a location next to a temple because the hope was it would throw you off the scent.
Yeah, the temple is a variable that really.
I
Add
think
something.
I think 4 helped us out a lot. Figuring
Yeah.
like,
I'm gonna say that I was very surprised she used the temple so quickly, but
Yeah.
that's the kind of strategy I want to leave that open as long as I could, but that's me, not anybody else. That was
Well, there is 2 temples, so that helps, right? The fact that there's 2 of them.
Yep. And I think she was headed for that. Well, she was obviously headed for the temple.
oh yeah, she was
Well, we
going.
caught her.
Yeah.
She may have slipped away on us at the very end.
Yeah. So
It was
if
a
you
good
hadn't
end
picked
of
me
game
up,
strategy.
if you hadn't picked me up, I was going into the temple. I was
Yep.
going diagonal, and I would have recruited all 9 agents before 2 o'clock if you hadn't caught me. So it was very close. It was very close, and I had a really good time.
I had a blast. I really enjoyed it, but
I'd love to do it again sometime.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Well, I mean, I heard rumors that Mike might be coming up to visit, so
that's a rumor.
It's a rumor.
don't
Unconfirmed.
confirm or deny. He cannot.
Unconfirmed rumor.
It's an unconfirmed rumor with other things, with family and plans have to be made. That's gonna say that.
But yeah, so it is fun, and I think it's more fun with more people. And I would like to have the opportunity to do the opposite side, to be the agent, the rogue agent.
And the gameplay is actually not bad. Like we're at an hour and a half streaming.
Yeah.
Because you're so slow.
Yeah. So it's not a super long game by any stretch of the imagination.
Yeah, it's definitely an hour game if you're.
Which I think is what it says on the box too. I think it does say about an hour.
Yeah.
I can tell it'd be about
an hour feels right.
until you add all the extra complicated things.
I don't think that. I mean, that's going to just change your movement, like the path of movement. Like I said, the Immortals. I got to read up exactly what they do, but
They live forever.
thanks.
You're welcome.
They don't interfere.
Do you know? Do they add more recruiters? Like, are there in the shift things or whatever, or is it just you have these 2 guys and that's it?
I think there's more. But I'm not sure because we've only done the training missions so far.
Okay.
In the comic book, there wasn't many people, so no.
I think the other variables are what makes it more complicated, if it's just Pipe Girl and Carl as your options for the recruiter. I think it's everything else that adds the complexity and the intrigue.
Okay.
So. But one of these days we'll try a full scenario. Like maybe next time we do this.
I'm ready. I'm ready for the full game because
I'm ready for the full game too. I want to see what the walls do and what the other dudes do.
Yep.
So I need to
what about you, Kim? You ready?
I'm not here the 11th and the 18th. If you
Kim's not on board. I'm surprised, Kim.
No, I don't like these types of games. I don't like hidden movement games, and I'm not a chatter, so I can't. As you tell, I'm not in the conversation. I'll just do what you guys tell me to do. I'm not one to
You're a good chatter when we're role playing.
Well, that's what I was just gonna say. Like when we're
oh, that's different though.
When we're playing RPGs,
I get into that.
That's like it's similar. It's hidden puzzles. It's not hidden movement.
Yeah,
but it's hidden puzzles.
I do understand. I think I get it though. The hidden movement thing can be frustrating, right?
Yeah, it's totally cool, but it's not your thing, Kim. I'm not trying to.
Yeah.
you know, to make you
Sway
young
me.
or whatever. But well, it's I
Go
was
buy it
surprised
now.
because of how much you like the
How about-
RPG and stuff.
How about if we ever play this again? How about Kim as the recruiter?
Oh yeah, it's much easier for her that way.
Oh my gosh, you might
Maybe-
find me in
maybe-
like 2 steps.
Yeah, maybe you
Mhm.
would enjoy it from that point of view. You never know.
That is a
Maybe,
good point.
maybe.
You could try it from that. Maybe
Yeah.
if you tried it from that point of view, Kim, it would be different because you're doing your own thing.
Yeah.
It's like if we were playing with Nick, right? Nick's not into cooperative games. He likes to win.
Yeah.
So he would want to
if
be
you
the
were gonna put
recruiter.
Nick in
Yeah.
this game, he'd have to be the recruiter.
Yeah.
And he'd probably like it.
Yeah.
But he wouldn't like being on the opposite side. He wouldn't like being the rogue agents
He would
trying to
be-
work together.
He would love to be the villain and
Yeah.
laugh at us as we try to find him.
Well, that's what I was doing until you got me. I thought I was being oh so sneaky, going right into that square with you, Rob.
It was scary how quickly you were getting things though. Like I'm going, oh my god! Like you had 5 in the first 2
5,
turns.
yeah.
Well, it has to be that way, or else they don't stand a chance. Like I
Oh,
said,
yeah.
it's more balanced than you think.
It's actually a very balanced game.
It makes you feel like, oh my god, we're never gonna get it, and we're never gonna get it done. But if you try, we do have to make certain leaps, right? Some of that was definitely leaps and logical leaps, because we only confirmed one spot.
But it was a key spot, like because she didn't
It
have
was a
many
very key
movements
It
from
was.
there.
Mhm.
Yeah. It was a key spot. When
I
when
didn't
Rob
say it
and I did
wasn't.
a training mission before the stream, I had some idea of where he was. He was the recruiter and I was the agent. I wasn't 100% certain, and I went on instinct, and I just picked a square. And you're like, "How did you know? How did you know I was there?" And I just had a feeling.
She cheated.
I didn't cheat.
No, no,
I
she,
don't.
She
cheat.
knocked
have a
over the
good-
board and said, "Oh, there you are."
That is not my style.
She had a good feeling. Yeah, she got me.
I just
Yeah,
had
it
a
was
good feeling. I knew about where he was, not exactly, and I had tried to capture you twice already, and I had missed. And I was like, you know what? I feel like you're here. I'm gonna make this. And you're like, how did you know?
Yeah.
Missing with captures is brutal though, because like that's
Oh,
such
yeah.
a wasted
can't-
action.
You get no more information.
No.
It is the one that you get no information from. It is only there to try and win the game.
I feel like if you guys had made a few different choices with your feature selections, there would have been more steps on the board. And with more steps on the board, I think that you would have gone to reveal to figure out where I was when, and
Yeah.
I might have had a chance at that point.
Yep.
So I think the fact that you guys missed and I couldn't put so many step tokens down, that actually worked in your favor.
But some of that is choice. Sometimes you want to know not where they went, right?
Yeah. No, for sure.
Sometimes
Well,
you wanna
that
know
helped
where
us out huge. Like you couldn't, because that's how we knew down here you didn't go this way.
That's right.
and that's how we found out how Kim found out the win. We knew if it was an umbrella, you
Yep.
could have only hit the one, or based on our guesses, you would have had to have been, like I said, in B1, which was a possibility too. But
Absolutely.
that was the two possibilities, right?
No, you guys did a really good job deducing, working together, collaborating, and that's how you take down the evil
And
people.
Kim went all Karen on us.
Is mind management the evil people? That's what I was wondering.
Yes.
They are evil? Okay.
Yeah, the rogue agents are trying to dismantle mind management.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. So
Yeah.
we're the good guys. I wasn't sure if we were the good guys or the bad guys.
Mind management is the one that is keeping everyone under the veil of whatever psychic veil of problems we are.
Not very often I get to play the villain.
Well, I think that's gonna wrap it up. But do you guys have any? This is a podcast week, right?
It is.
Playing my- yeah.
Any previews? Any hints of what's coming?
On
And when
Monday,
they're not a chicken dinner.
on Monday there will be a podcast of a double and dice.
Okay, that's the preview.
Is there a topic this week? Do we?
They have all kinds of guests
I
on
just said it.
Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't hear that.
Winner, winner, not a chicken dinner.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
That's
That's
what
the
it's called.
You betcha.
You'll have to tune in to find out.
Oh boy, oh boy! I bet you I know what it is. Now.
And also tomorrow, if you're watching this, well, I guess I don't know when this is going to go out on the YouTube, but if you're watching it live, you can head over to youtube.com/DiceStationZebra to see our latest HeroClix video.
Yep.
Sealed game number 2
Number 2.
in the Batman team up.
That's right.
So you'll
Batman
see.
team up, new set. You got Green Lanterns. You got lanterns in
Yeah,
general.
Teen Titans.
You got Lantern constructs. Yeah, Teen Titans.
Scooby Doo.
That's the most
Scooby-Doo.
important part is Scooby-Doo.
Absolutely.
Scooby-Doo, where are
Scooby Doo is a great figure. What is it? Number 2. Figure number 2.
Scooby is number 2. Yeah.
Anyway, yeah, he's very good. He's got probability control. Anyway, I won't go off on a tangent about
We won't go on a
HeroClix.
HeroClix tangent.
And
However,
the impossible size sandwich. That's what
Yes.
else to do.
yeah, but
Yep.
sealed game number
Scooby snack.
and
Do
go
they have
find
Scooby
out
snack?
if I can even up the series after game
And
1.
right now, Jocelyn is saying, I would have gotten away with it if it wasn't for you kids.
Those meddling kids.
There's the perfect end of the stream right there.
Thank you, everybody. Good night.
Yes.
Bye.
Thanks, everyone.
Bye.